Hi, I'm Tim Gipson. I'm going to talk to you about how to cut crown molding. Now, two ways we can go about it is that we can either use a compound miter saw or a chop saw such as this, or we can use a miter box. Now, it's going to be a lot easier to cut the crown molding using a compound miter saw, so for this demonstration purposes, that's what we're going to do. Now, when we're setting up the crown molding, one thing we want to do, we want to make sure that primarily what we're doing is we're cutting splices to continue on a wall for molding that's not long enough to cover a wall, or we're doing outside corners or inside corners. So primarily when we're setting up to cut outside corners or inside corners, what we want to do is we want to treat the back of the miter saw fence here as the wall, and we want to treat the base as the ceiling. So we want to orient our molding so that this is the bottom of the molding. We want it actually facing up. What that allows us to do is now we can use the 45 degrees on our miter saw, and we can set up and we can cut, and I'm setting up for an outside corner here, so we can cut that. And what we're going to do is we're going to do just the opposite. We're going to actually, for this cut, we would hold it away and make that cut. And we'd reverse. So where we've got to cut these 45s, we've got to reverse and make the cuts such as that. Okay? So when we make those two cuts, as you can see, we get a 90-degree corner. And if we're cutting the inside corners, we're going to cut them just the opposite. So in other words, your angle is going to go back this way. So I'm Tim Gipson, and that's how to cut crown molding.